Guys. Oh, let me close this please. And hey guys. Hey. Guys, I'm trying to do my work here, but I can't because of the noise that is outside with children. But I want to tell you something that in my 60 years of life, I can tell you that the hardest thing that ever I found that was very, very hard for me was parenting. Hey, I'm reminded of this by the noise that is out there with kids running up and down, making a lot of noise, screaming, shouting, crying. Oh my God. And I'm like, can't these children shut up a bit because there's some work that I need to do? But guys, then I'm reminded that at least now I'm better that I don't even have a child that is clinging to me. And this reminded me of the times that I was bringing up children. It is hard. It is the hardest thing to do, guys. Parenting is difficult. And that is why I say every parent should be respected. They should be respected because the job of bringing up children is very hard. It's very, very hard, guys. Are you a parent out there? Can you attest to that? That there are times you went through sleepless nights because of a sick child? Children cough at night. They block their noses at night. They cry at night. Children are restless from the day they are born. A newborn is always moving around. It's always restless. It's always lifting their hands, maybe a boy or a girl. They just want mommy. They want mommy. Even when daddy is there, they just want mommy. They are just restless. The mother is always giving them the breast. Then after suckling, that child looks at you. And after 2 minutes, okay, that time that child is happy. They want you to lift them up and pray with them and smile with them. But after 2 minutes, they are crying. They are restless. They are disturbing. Oh my God, it is the hardest thing to be a mother. The hardest thing that I have found in this life is being a parent. Parenting is very difficult. At night, this child wakes up. I remember the times I was working and I had a young baby, a small baby. And I was required to be in the office in the morning. And guys, at night, the child could not sleep. Yet, I was required to be in the office because I'm working. So what I used to do is to doze, falling asleep even on my work desk in the office because this child cries the whole night. This child is on my breast the whole night. This baby is just not sleeping for more than an hour. This baby needs to be changed, the diapers. This baby cannot go to the help's room and sleep with the house help. It is you to sleep with your baby, and that is a mother's job. You have to spend the night with your baby. Because even when this baby wakes up, this house help doesn't have the breast. And children wake up in the night, they want the breast. So it is you to suckle them. So I used to suffer because this particular child was difficult, was very, very difficult to bring up, and was making me go through hell, guys. And I needed the money. You know that those are the days that you are young and you need the money. You need even money to pay bills. You need money to bring up this child, to give them the best life. And maybe you have other children that also needs to be taken care of. So can you imagine that you are working and you have this baby that is not making you sleep in the night, and you have other two that are just a bit bigger than this, that are 2 years older than this one, and they are also there saying, mommy, 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 mommy. They want you are required to do some homework with them because at least these ones are in school, in the first grade, and they have some homework. You are required to do the homework with them. That is after work. You are supposed to make sure that they have eaten in good time before they fall asleep. You still have this one who is really not suckled the whole day because you expressed some milk when going to work. And now that you are home, this baby needs some milk. So this baby is not leaving your breast, And these two wants to be bathed and to be given the assistance with their homework. And this other, the bigger one, is also, having issues because he got an allergy in school, and he's scratching his body and his noses are blocked. So you have to keep checking that his nostrils are good and clean. And guys, you are required to be in the office the following morning and to work the whole day. Is there any other work that is more demanding than the work of a parent? Parenting is very, very difficult. And I want to respect every woman out there who has at least had a child, even if it is one child, because they know what it takes to bring up a child. And it is not easy, guys. It is not easy. It is the hardest thing. So I remember how I used to sit down and over lunch hour in the office, and I remember how I could fall to sleep even before I could take my lunch, simply because I have not slept the whole night. And then you are there in the night, instead of now going to compensate the night that you had not slept, you find the baby is even worse. This is the time that the baby now needs you to suckle, to do this, and sometimes you want to prepare some food for her, for them, and all that. And guys, then the husband is waiting. The husband is the bigger baby. That is if you had a husband. He is the bigger baby. So he is also waiting to be served by you. And you had to serve him, because actually he is also thinking that you are neglecting him because of the children. And there he behaves like a baby and starts asking, why are you neglecting me? Is it because I gave you babies? That's why you think babies are more important than me? So guys, let me ask you, if you are asked to choose between a husband and the children, whom would you cater for first when it comes to, giving them service? Whom would you cater to for first? Isn't this husband supposed to come and assist you and even see how much what you are going through, and how tired you are with these children, how exhausted you are even with the office work, and come here and assist? I want to appreciate husbands that have always helped their wives with the work of the children and work at home, because they deserve to be respected. Why I say this is because I know their husbands who never took trouble to appreciate their wives and see the work they do with the small children when they are still working. And that's why you see, initially, like in the African tradition, a woman was supposed to be in the kitchen, because there's no way a wife would have been required to go and work when they are still in the childbearing ages. They are supposed to be in the kitchen cooking, tidying, making sure that the house is in good order. Children have gone to school. Those that are, if they have young children that have not even started school, that they are taken good care of. And that's why in African tradition, a woman's place was supposed to be in the kitchen. But because of the hard economic situations, women came out of the kitchen. They went to school. They went to colleges. They went to school, and they studied in order to measure up and look for jobs out there in the society to help in the economic situations of their homes. And that is what happened. So every woman out there, a modern woman today, works while still bringing up children. So this is the woman I'm talking about today. But in the African tradition, I also want to remember that my parents told me that there before they never used to space children, because they never had family planning. So they used to get so many children at a time, like not spaced. They could get a child almost every other year. And that is why you see, even us, like now in my family, we are 6. But the year that now I'm 60. So the year I was born in 1965. So I have a brother who was born in 1963. I was born in 1965. My sister was born in 1967. And my other brother was born in 1968. I don't even understand how one child would have been born in 1967 and another one in 1968. I surely don't understand. How long was that pregnancy? And how did they conceive when they How old was the child when they were conceiving? By the way, you know, some of these things. And I'm just thinking, how old was my mom when she was having the 4 children that I have named? I did not even go to the 5th and the 6th. But the 4 children between 19, let me calculate for her. My brother, who is 1963, my mom was 18. 1965, I was 20. She was 20 when getting me. 1967, my other sister, she was 22. And 1968, my brother, she was 23. Can you imagine, guys? A 23-year-old girl, 23-year-old. I should call her a girl because actually today, a 23-year-old has not even gotten her first child. Oh my God. You know, looking at this, it's like I'm learning something new. Oh my God. A 23-year-old with 4 children, what would she have done? What was she required to do? Is this even a mature girl, surely, to be able to look after 4 children? Okay, let me continue calculating. At least she took a break and got another one in 1968, got another one in 1975. So she spaced 2 and 4, 5. That is at least she did this spacing of how many years between this and that? 5, 6, 7 years. 7 years. She took that break. So 23 plus 7, at least when she was 30, she had 5 children. And the last one, 1980. 1980. So 80, and again here 5 years, 5 years spacing. And so this at 35 years old, she had gotten all the 6 children at 35. And today there are ladies that are at 5 years old and they have not even started getting children. So respect unto these ladies of old who really took trouble to bring us up. So many of us, because there was no family planning, and thank God that they got to get this education thereafter, and today they are spacing their children the way they want. But guys, hey, parenting, and looking at this is when now I'm respecting every woman who has ever taken care of children, because it is not easy to bring up a child. If one child is hard enough to bring up, how about 6 children or 4 children when you are 23 years old? Let me talk of the 4. The 4 children when you are 23 years old. How hard can that be? Oh my God. Do I even remember when I was 23? Okay, I had 1 child. But guys, I still can remember how hard it was for me, because I couldn't manage. And it was hectic enough to even make me go nuts. So respect unto our mothers and also fathers who assisted then, if at all they ever assisted, which I doubt. And I would call upon today's dad to assist the wife in bringing up children, because that is the best you can do to your wife. Assisting is the best thing you can do to your wife. So guys, please like this video. I've given you time to like this video. And also to subscribe if you haven't, because it's very important to like this video, guys. And I think it's one of the videos that should reach many people out there, so that they may be reminded to appreciate their parents who took trouble bringing them up, even when there were so many in their families. Like in the African tradition, we used to have a full house when we were growing up. It was a full house, and it has taken me a lot of time to even try to imagine how our parents suffered bringing us up in the African tradition, when they had so many of us and we had all the needs, and they were still continuing to have small babies, yet they took care of us. So guys, subscribe if you haven't, and we see you. I love you so much. You are the most important people in my life, because you have supported me in this channel. Continue supporting this channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.